I'm Kathryn Logan, and I'm the Director of Purchasing for the City of Quincy. So the purchasing department, what we do is we oversee all of the purchases made by all city departments, including schools. Being a municipality, we are governed with very strict rules in terms of how the taxpayers' money should be spent and can be spent. So our office is charged with making sure purchases are done in accordance with Mass General laws. We also oversee all the bidding that goes out, and that's required. We oversee all the contracts then which are made between the vendors who were the low bidders and the city of Quincy. So there are four laws that govern procurement in the state of Massachusetts. So how it's determined, the process by which you'll use is determined by how much the purchase is. So 10,000 or under, it's sound business practice. As the value of the project goes up, the burden is a little bit more so in terms of it has to go out to bid or you will need quotes. So basically it's determined about how much really the purchase, the threshold, the dollar amount is, which will then determine the process which you have to follow. Oftentimes we field questions from residents who are either in the trades or are, provide a service or a product to the city, and they ask how they can get more involved in terms of being on some sort of bidders list or how they can get involved. So we love to meet and talk to them about it and encourage them to get on the state contract list, because that's another opportunity for us to purchase off of. So we encourage people to get on the state contract list. We explain to them that our bids are advertised in the Quincy Sun and the Secretary of State's office on the Central Register. So we encourage them to look at that publication, and that also is for statewide. So not only will they see the Quincy jobs that are coming up, but they can also avail themselves to projects throughout the state, which they may be qualified for, and they can bid on it. So those are the most, resident purchasing correspondence that we have, is that people want to get more involved in the bidding and everything else and how they go about doing that. So we love to help people and encourage them to bid and encourage them to provide their service or what have you and get involved. So I think the one biggest change that I've seen since I've been the purchasing director, and that has been with the help of my coworkers, is to become more accessible online, right? Everything is becoming electronic. That's the move of the future. So prior to this, people would have to come in and pick up a bid, or we'd fax it to them or what have you. But some of my coworkers who are excellent with computers suggested, hey, why don't we get kind of caught up with the times and become more electronic? So now you can look on our website, on the City of Quincy's website, go to the purchasing page, and all our bids are available for download online. One funny little caveat to bidding is when we've had these bids and there's essentially a tie when we read the price out loud. So if you can believe it, some people have bid $450,000 and then we'll read another bid and it's $450,000. So how do you decide? And believe it or not, it's determined by a coin toss, Mark. Yes, a coin toss. So we've had to do that once or twice. So that's the only real, other than that, we've had great success. One important thing is people cannot be late, so they have to be here right at the buzzer. But for the most part, everyone is. We have so many people that love working with the city, bidding for the city. because we're just, great to work with. They love it. So we have a lot of this, people that are repeat bidders. We have some new people that we've seen. So we always have a great turnout, and people love working with the city.
Do you have a specific coin that you use?
No, probably a quarter, but not a particular. I should keep one in my desk,
So
right?
it's like a two-handed coin.
Yeah. No.